Hey gang, so today I'm going to be recovering a seat off of a 90, or excuse me, off of 01 by Kawasaki Bayou 220. So as you see on this one, the foam is actually in pretty good shape. It's got a couple little bitty bad spots right there, but all in all, you know, it's in pretty good shape. I don't think I'm gonna have to touch up any of the foam on this one. So little tutorial on how to do this. I've done recovered probably about 10-15 seats in the past. First thing you want to do, of course, get your old seat cover off. You want to flip it over where all those staples were in there. Make sure you get all those staples out. Okay, from there, especially with one like this that doesn't have a that the foam's not too messed up on, I went to Walmart, or I guess you could go really anywhere, Joann's, Michael's, any kind of thing that sells crafts. Got this. It's just just some real thin craft fabric that I'm gonna lay over it first. What that's gonna do is those little bitty holes that were right there, that's gonna cover up any of the imperfections. All right, next thing, you wanna go ahead and cut out. If you're like me, I don't really want to spend $30 on one seat cover when I can go to Walmart or wherever and buy some vinyl, you know, by the yard, and get enough material to recover probably 4 or 5 seats for the same price. So you'll lay it on, you know, get you an idea of where you want it, cut that out. Now you got your 2 fabrics already cut. So let me grab my spray right quick. Get your make sure you got some good adhesive spray. I'm using the Loctite because I found that it works the best. I mean, if anybody wants to pay me some money to say that your stuff works the best, get at me. I'll dang sure do it. But like I said, I use Loctite just because that's what I personally found that works the best. But what you're gonna do, you want to make sure that your little foam fabric or your little cloth fabric is clean for the most part. Gonna spray your foam. And you want to make sure that you get a lot of this adhesive spray on this foam. All right. Next thing you're gonna want to do is take your fabric. A lot of times you only get one good time to lay this fabric, because this that adhesive spray works pretty good. Lay it down flat on the top and just kind of work it with your hands. You know, you don't need no special tools, you know, for none of that. And at the bottom, pick your seat up and roll it up under your seat. Come to the other side, lay it down flat all the way around. Fold it up under your seat. All right, let's see. All right, and that's what finished product of that is looking like. All right, so now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna sit here and let this dry for a few minutes. Then I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna take the spray, and I'm gonna spray the top. While all this is going on, you wanna take your vinyl, and you see all the creases and all that stuff in there, go put it in the dryer. Make sure you know it's the only thing in there. You know, don't tell your wife, she might get a little ill. Put it in the dryer for about 5 minutes on high heat, or medium heat, and that'll help get all these little creases and wrinkles and stuff out, and it'll also give it more elasticity to where when you go to pulling it and trying to get it tight, it helps it a lot better. So I'm gonna do all that, let this dry. I'm gonna spray this down, then put this in the dryer. Once I get it out the dryer, I'll come back and Dalton says hey, and we'll go from there. All right, so got this sprayed down with my glue. I got my cover back out the dryer. As you can see, it's a whole lot more better. Yeah, I did say more better. So, gonna lay it. You want to make sure when you lay it that you got enough to go over the top or around the top lip, back lip. Make sure you got enough to go around the sides. Okay. All right, gonna work that middle first. That's all you gotta do. That's it. That's simple. Now, cooking with Crisco. Okay. Now, flip her over. Pull it. Pop your staple. Keep it in place on that side. Come to this side. Pull it. Pop your staple. Front, pull it. Pop your staple. Same thing on the back. Pull it. Pop your staple. So you got all four corners of it held down. Now, start right here, wherever you want to. Just start pulling it down. Getting all that extra out. Pull it, get it out. Flip it, pop your staple. And on these, you can just kind of pop these staples anywhere, because they're not going to be the ones that's going to hold everything tight and together. These are just to kind of get it in place a little better. Because you're going to be doing this for a good little bit. Just popping and stretching, and you'll be pulling the ones you've popped already. You'll pull them out. You'll be pulling them back out to, you know, get it tighter in another spot. See, like that first one I popped, I'm having to pull it out right now. To get that, coming back, popping another one. I'm just walking it down pretty much the whole way. I was out here doing one time, and my wife was out here, and she done something to me that day that aggravated me a little bit, and maybe she played a prank on me or something. I don't remember what it was, but I hit one, popped one in like that. I just started hollering. Ah! She's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" So I was stapling my finger. She came running, hollering. I couldn't get up and start laughing. I wouldn't recommend doing that because I got beat up after that. And it's hard to explain to your two sons how you let a woman beat you up. So 2 out of 10, I wouldn't recommend. But hey, different strokes for different folks, I reckon. But instead of me sitting here rambling on and doing this, you kind of see the gist of what I'm doing. I'm gonna pause the camera or the video until I get further along. And then I'm gonna come back and because as you can see, just that little bit of time how it's looking. So like I said, once I get further along, I'm gonna come back in and give y'all the rundown. So stick around. Okay, so I got it all kind of just tacked on the bottom. The little bitty wrinkles that are left, those will come out once we start stapling everything down tight, which is what I'm about to start doing now. So come on. What I do is I'll come in, make sure it's pulled tight right there. Come over a few more inches. Flip it, do the same thing on this side. Make sure she's pulled tight. Pop a staple. Come up a little bit. Pop a staple. Sorry about that one. Alright, I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to let my air compressor build back up because I know y'all ain't trying to hear that mess. And when it builds up, we'll go from there. Y'all stay tuned. Alright, back at it. Let's see where them wrinkles were and little bitty ones that was left. Pull sure you keep it tight when you come back over here with your gun. Go ahead and pop your 2 in. Look at that. Got them right there. Pull that booger bear tight. Whew. What they say? Like a glove. Looks good, looking good. So now I'm gonna go back in here. Just fill them in a little bit.
I'm gonna go grab my phone, make sure my brother doesn't mess with my phone.
All right, bud. She's looking good, so I'm gonna come in now. What I did down to this part, I'll do them right here on these ends. Get them pulled tight and fill it in just a little bit. Same thing over here. Pop me one. Pop me one. Now, you see the gap in between the staples. I'm going to take the camera off. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to fill all this in on both sides so that all I'll have left is the front and the back, and we will get back to you then. Alright, so I got my staples done pretty good, so I'm going to take my old scissors. I'm going to cut off some of this excess fabric and vinyl, you know, just to give me a little see it a little better to tell what I'm working with. I'll come back later and trim it up even more. Right here, see, now you can see all my other staples that I had when I was just pulling and tacking them in. Get a better view of that now. Right here, I guess right here, see it better. Right here on these points where they come together, get you a little crease in it. Fold it down, fold it over itself. Go ahead and pop about 2 staples right there on them creases. Alright, then you come on up with it and this air, a pneumatic staple gun makes this process whole lot easier. I had a staple right there not go in all the way, so I'm gonna pull it out and pop another one. And so I'm gonna come back and trim it a little bit more. So now all I got really left is the front and the back down there. So, but as you can see, the seat's turning out pretty good. All right, just walk it up. Your little one that you put in there to start off with. Pull it out. Pull it tight. Oh. Right here on these corners, if you go in and cut it a little bit right there where it folds at, you can manipulate it a little better.
Hey Daddy, I was wondering something.
What's up, boy? Let me see. Right here, you got you another little crease.
Is the video just gonna be like how to put a cover on a seat, or is it gonna be fixing the whole floor?
This particular video, bud, is just on the seat.
Okay, so can you make one after this and make it about the BOW? We should do the BOW.
We'll see, bud.
Okay.
So cut that one. Pull it. Pop it. Fold it over. You got your crease right there again. 1, 2. I always like to feel under there to make sure it ain't coming all the way through, and we're good, pals. So let's finish stapling these down right here. Finish this one. Trim this. Trim this side. Alright, so right here, coming across the front, just going to fill it in. And I'm running these staples right beside each other. That's done. So now go to the back. Go ahead and pull off the little tack spot that you had back there. Pull it tight. Pop you a couple of them in back there. some of this off. Alright. See right there where that crease is going to be again. Cut it. Pull one side of it down. Pop it. Fold it over. You got your little fold again, like you did on the front. Pop you a couple in there. Same thing on this side. Staple. Fold it over. Get your crease there. Pop you a few there. And then whatever you got left, hey man, just fill it in. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have another crease right here. Go ahead and cut this extra off. Alright. Lay me one right there. Out of staples. So refill it. That same crease I had on that side, I'm gonna have another one right here. Lay it over. Pop a staple. Lay it over. That one didn't hit all the way. Pull it out. There we go. Fill it on in. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is done. I'm gonna go ahead and get a razor blade, cut all this extra off, and then I'll get a few pictures and we'll go from there. Alright, as you can see, I went ahead, trimmed it all up, and got all the tack staples out. And my son just scared me, trying to close the garage door on me. But as you can see, at least she turned out pretty good, boys and girls. What y'all reckon? All right. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one.